Okay, so this is my video on exercise progression and regression. We'll start with the open kinetic chain of shoulder press. We have three versions. Number one we're going to start with is just your basic shoulder press. Number two is our progression, which is an Arnold press, which adds an increased motion and rotation in your shoulders, working your delts a little bit more of your body. And number three is our regression, which if you just give me a minute, we'll adjust. And this involves using the Smith machine. This takes out the worry of balance and your shoulders going all crazy. So you just have to slide a shoulder press chair in and then go from there. Alright, from here we'll move into our closed kinetic chain for our upper extremity, which is a push-up. We're going to start with just your basic push-up and we'll progress and regress from there. Number one, this is a push-up. Number two is our progression, which adds a more explosive version as a clapping push-up. You need to work higher power and timing for this. Number three is our regression, which is on your knees, which decreases the stress and the weight that you have to actually move on your body. And we'll move to our closed kinetic chain for our legs, which is straight leg deadlifts. Version number one, we just start with our regular straight leg deadlift. Version number two is a regression. We'll start, and this is about a 3/4 or about halfway, so you don't have to go down quite as far, decreasing the range of motion, makes it a little bit stronger. And number three is a progression. Stand on the box, gives you a little bit more room to stretch and move. So this is our progression because you can increase the range of motion, stretch your hamstrings out a little bit more. Which moves into our open kinetic chain for our legs, which is glute kickbacks. So we start with number one, just our regular glute kickback to start. Number two, which will be just a decreased range of motion just for learning, so you don't have to stress your back or anything. And number three is a progression where you add in the bench. This increases the range of motion and also isolates the legs so you can't lean or anything or push against.